Hi, writers. Last week when we wrote together, I wrote that I love my family, which I really do. This week, I'm going to teach you how to zoom in and take a closer look. What I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in on one person in my family that I wrote about, a person that I love, my son Charlie. Now, I could write, I love Charlie, but you already know that. I don't need to write it again. I've already told you that. So I'm gonna zoom in and I'm gonna tell you something about Charlie. Charlie loves to swim. And he doesn't just swim for fun in the swimming pool, he's on a swim team. So I'm gonna write about a time that he was at a swim meet. So I've got my setting here. I have the swimming pool where he's going to swim his laps. Okay, so here's Charlie swimming in the pool. He wasn't there alone. You know what? Theo and Paul and I were there to cheer him on. So I'm gonna put us in the stands cheering for Charlie. Okay, so here we are, Paul and Theo and Mrs. Bryant, and we're cheering Charlie on. And you know what? We weren't just sitting there so quietly. We were cheering. We were saying, "Go, Charlie! Yay, Charlie!" So I'm gonna put that in too. Okay, so here we are. I've got my characters. I've got myself, Paul, Theo, Charlie, and I have my setting. We're at a natatorium, which is what you call like a big indoor pool where people do swim races. Okay, so setting is here. My characters are here. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm gonna put in my words now. Okay, so it says Charlie swims fast because I wanted to tell you more than just that I love him. I wanted to tell you something about him. Now we're gonna work on increasing our stamina. So you're gonna write longer today than you did yesterday and a little bit longer each day because that's what writers do, just like when you're building up stamina during your read to self time. Okay, now there's something else I think that I'd like to do. I wrote Charlie swims fast. I think I'd like to tell you more about this because as I'm thinking about it, this isn't just about how he swims fast. I told you that I love him, and you know what? When we went to cheer him on. So I'm gonna add another sentence. Okay, so now I have Charlie swims fast, we cheer loud. Writers, I cannot wait to see what you put down on your paper today. I am really, really proud of how you're increasing that stamina and how you're adding details to your characters and your setting. Now go and be writers.